Hey guys, welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying positive out there, guys. It's never a dull moment in crypto, that is for sure. That is why I love giving daily market updates, and also it's always a good time to have an espresso. Anyway, there you go. I've got updates in relation to Ripple and XRP. Obviously, Sam Bankman-Fried and BitBoy, the Bahamas battle going on right now, which we've all seen. Obviously, I've received an update from my personal BlockFi account now. They have now gone into bankruptcy. It's just one thing after another at the moment. Like, this is the major clean out of all the BS. But anyway, I'm going to go through everything, so make sure you stick around to the end of the video. Let's get straight into it, ladies and gentlemen. Massive shout out and thank you to every single one of you who have subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. If you are new to the channel, make sure you smash the subscribe button down there and turn on that little bell notification as well, because as you can see right here, I love documenting my journey with investing with cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, talking about passive income, building financial freedom. And yes, my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth. So come along this incredible journey. We are just getting started. Also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, watch it straight through, it would really help me push this channel out to a lot more people, because the YouTube algorithm is absolute magic when you find, ladies and gentlemen, do that, all right? So make sure you give it a good old thumbs up. It doesn't cost you anything. It's down there. Look for it. I'll wait for you. Thank you very much. You guys absolutely rock. Also, little disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research and due diligence with this stuff. I do not want to see anyone get financially hurt. That is why my number one golden rule is I only invest what I can afford to lose. And yes, we don't like to lose, but you can lose money in crypto in the blink of an eye, all right? So please be careful out there. Do your own research and due diligence. This video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. And also, as I said, and I've been doing this for a while now, guys, get a cold crypto wallet. It could be a Trezor, a Ledger, an Alipol, a Descent, whatever it is. If you can't afford one of those, me personally, I'm still using Trust Wallet again. So if you can't afford any of those cold wallets, Trust Wallet is fine. It's on an app, iOS and Android. Anyway, that is it for the formalities, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it's pretty crazy what's happening at the moment. The last week has just been like a movie, like an action movie, like a real good old-fashioned 90s action film. All right, one of my favorite genres, by the way. Now, let's go to the community tab. And yes, I did receive this freaking email from BlockFi today. Today, voluntarily filed petitions for Chapter 11 reorganization. You will be able to find the official announcement here, guys. This action follows the shocking events surrounding FTX and associated corporate entities, FTX, and the difficult but necessary decision we had to make made result to pause most activities on the platform. This is what I'm talking about. So again, people say to me, oh, you know, like, would you have cracked it if you lost money? Well, I did. There you go. There's the proof. So again, I lost money in BlockFi as a result of the FTX collapse. I've actually never used FTX, to be quite honest with you. And again, I feel sorry for those people. I really do. So again, I full-blown know and feel for every single one of you guys. I really do. But this is why I advocate all the time to protect yourself and get your cryptos in cold storage. And again, prepare yourself mentally to lose this stuff. And that is why I always say never invest more than you can afford to lose, because stuff like this is happening literally every week at the moment, and it's not good. So again, we need to protect ourselves because we literally have no one that we can rely on. All right. So anyway, these were the altcoins up in my portfolio today. Only two. We had Electroneum and Phantom. Now, again, Electroneum is part of the Digital Pound Foundation. Also, so that is one of the reasons why I hold a big position of it, because again, it's working with the Digital Pound Foundation. Now, let's go to CoinSpot. This is where I personally buy my cryptos in Australia. There is a referral link below. Please feel free to use that if you are new to cryptos in Australia. And of course, if you do, you will get $10 in Bitcoin. Of course, with all of this stuff, do your own research and due diligence. Now, obviously, all the prices you see here are in Australian dollars. Everything else is set to USD. And again, I will just make this very clear. I'm holding only assets that I'm staking on CoinSpot, and I'm well and truly prepared to lose those if all the shit hits the fan. All right? Sorry to swear, but this is the risk we take. Now, let's go and have a look at these prices quickly, then I'm going to get into all the news. Bitcoin sitting at $24,000 today. I think this is the bottom, in my opinion. Again, it's been hovering around that 24 to 30K level for a long time, like literally all year. So, I don't know if there's going to be another catastrophic event If somehow I'm seeing things like UST collapsed, I mean, that's just going to be the nail in the coffin for crypto. And again, that's probably going to be the major bottom. I don't know. I doubt that's going to happen. I think Tether's a bit too big to fail, but who knows, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see where we go. And again, I'm still holding all my crypto assets because crypto's not going anywhere. Anyway, Ethereum's at 1,800. You've got XRP up 2.38% to 60 cents, which is nice. ADA sitting at 47 cents. Doge is at 15 cents again, up nearly 10%. Don't know why. Anyway, Link, I did buy that the other day, $11. I'm up, which is nice. XLM is at 13 cents. I've got Algorand at 36 cents as well. USDT, by the way, slightly moves up and down in the Australian dollar, right? So again, for us, the dollar it fluctuates all the time. So like it could be up, it could be down. It's never just straight $1 in Australia, which is really annoying. All right, I just want to point that out if anyone hasn't noticed that, by the way. Quant is sitting at $177. You got VeChain at 2 cents. Near is at $2.48. Hedera is at 7 cents, which is nice. Moving down some other favorites, of course, Axie Infinity at $10. I am staking that on CoinSpot. IOTA's at 32 cents. Neo's at $10. Moving down some other favorites, we've got Casper at 4 cents. And of course, XDC 3 cents right now. That, in my opinion, is an undervalued gem, and it's actually being backed by gold. Really, it is on the Sinfin network. Now, Reef, I'm not paid by any of these companies, but again, I'm more bullish on Reef than anything because, again, Denko Machansky, if I'm pronouncing his last name right, he called Sam Bankman-Fried's BS. Anyway, so he knew about all this stuff last year, and I think a lot of people ignored it. So I don't know what happened there. I didn't even pick it up, to be quite honest with you, with Reef, and I should have. But anyway, we live and learn, man. We live and learn. So Alliance Block is up 2.51% as well to 6 cents. That is an undervalued gem. Now, let's go to crypto bubbles. And before I do that, ladies and gentlemen, the Wall Street Bull University. I put up all my buys, my sells for crypto and dividend investing as well. I put up new posts today from my recent buys last night on the New York Stock Exchange. And I'm doing some pretty wild trading. And when I say wild, I mean it's wild. Like, how can I say? If you have anxiety, stay away from it. Because you need things of steel, all right? So again, I'm in and out in like 5 seconds. It's just crazy. Anyway, so I'm put up everything I'm doing at the moment, and I've worked out a really good strategy, and it seems to be working really nicely, and I've put up all the entry points and indicators that I'm using. So it's all in the group. So go join up. It's a very bullish community of serious investors. And again, I put up everything in here. And I love talking with everyone directly, which is a lot easier for me as well. It's not like I have to find your comments in about 1,000 messages. Anyway, there it is, guys. Join up below. Crypto bubbles on the day, ladies and gentlemen. We have Phantom up 16% as well. I do hold this. 26% on the week, 16% on the day, which is nice. Link, I do need to add more Link into my portfolio. I'm being honest, I do not hold much Link, but 11% on the day, 23% on the week, which is really nice as well. Trading obviously at a high of $26 US, currently at $7. So again, it's cheap for me because again, I was dollar cost averaging all throughout the bull market anyway. So the prices were like 80 to 90% higher than what you're seeing here. What else do we got here, ladies and gentlemen? We have Dash as well, up 7.4% as well. I'm not invested in that. XLM, don't sleep on this one, 1.8% and 4.7% on the week. Is providing liquidity as well as Ripple. So again, Stellar and Ripple, very, very bullish on these. And of course, XRP right here, 2.2% as well. Can't complain about that, guys. And again, I was buying this at $2 Australian, and I was still buying it today, so it doesn't make a difference because I think it's going to go absolutely parabolic, which it will. So again, Ripple lawsuit resolution would be epic for crypto. Capital Venture founder predicts, which is interesting. So we have expectations are high for the outcome of the ongoing Ripple lawsuits, and there are many optimistic predictions about how crypto industry might react to Ripple wins. It's going to go mental. But Dan Gambadello right here, it sounds Italian. That's cool. Anyway, a Ripple settlement could be an epic for crypto, potentially a defining moment to ring in the bottom of the bear market. How good would that be? Again, honestly, I can't say how crazy this is going to go. It would just be wild. It would be insane. It would be a straight 90-degree angle straight upwards because, again, it would be listed on back on all exchanges. But Dan right here, the founder of Crypto Capital Venture, predicts that the resolution of Ripple case will be a monumental for the whole crypto industry. He continues by saying that this could be a defining moment that ushers in the bottom of the bear market. The timeline calls for the replies to be motions for summary judgment to be presented by November 30th, which is tomorrow in Australia. And again, that'll be, what is the day today, by the way? I'm actually losing my mind. It is Tuesday. It'll be Thursday here in Australia. That the November 30th date is crucial. So at that point, all the briefings will be finalized and Judge Torres' final ruling will be anticipated. So Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple, is hopeful that the case will not go to trial because he thinks the judge has enough evidence to decide without a jury. The landmark lawsuit, according to Garlinghouse, will be decided by a judge, not a jury, which is nice. If this is the case, it may indicate that the case resolution might come sooner. Garlinghouse predicts a resolution in the first half of 2023. Defense attorney James K. Phelan, legend, is hopeful for a sooner time frame as he predicts that the District Judge Torres will rule on both the expert motions and summary judgment motions simultaneously on or before March 31st. So again, some big things are coming. Don't let all this Bahamas stuff get caught up with all of this stuff. When you realize what's coming with ISO20022, you've got all of this stuff happening with Ripple. XLM with the Australian stablecoin right here. You've got XDC being backed by gold. It's just crazy. This is unbelievable. Now, if we go here, this is interesting as well. So Putin wants to create a new worldwide payment system. Is Ripple and XRP involved? So President Putin called for crypto and blockchain-based payment systems without any influence of banks or a third party. He also lashed out at the existing payment systems, calling them weapon of the West and expensive at the same time. They are expensive, and I'll tell you what, I'm not joking. I went to the bank today to get some cash out, and the bank refused because they don't allow, larger sums. Do not say large, I mean a couple of grand or $1,000. They wouldn't allow it to take it out. Anyway, you have to order it, and this is what I'm sick and tired about these banking systems, and it's just terrible. They control your cash, and it gives them the right when you hold it in the bank to lend it out. So they can lend out your money to other people and so on and so forth. And they just snowball that effect while they make fees and they restrict how much you can get out of the bank. This is why they're scared of crypto, and this is why I'm pro-crypto like crazy. Anyway, so we have millions of XRP again suddenly moved from Bitstamp. Here's what happens. Very, very interesting stuff. So as reported by Whale Alert, and obviously less than an hour ago, an anonymous whale transferred 30 million XRP to the EU-based Bitstamp crypto exchange. Over the past 24 hours, XRP token has lost approximately 7% in its price, but the transaction was made from a wallet that the aforementioned blockchain tracker marked as unknown. This is interesting, but 30 million XRP, I want to know who's holding that. I'm very curious to see what happens with that. And XRP wipes $800 million from its market cap in a day as buying pressures cool off. XRP has enjoyed a sustained rally in recent weeks, despite the general cryptocurrency market operating in bearish conditions. Notably, the asset has received a boost from the ongoing case between its parent company Ripple and the Securities and Exchange Commission. However, the token is now experiencing sustained selling pressure, losing around $790 million in market cap right now. All this means for me is a beautiful buying opportunity. Now, Fidelity also begins opening up retail Bitcoin trading accounts, which is interesting. So if you don't know who Fidelity are, please go look them up. They're one of the biggest investment firms on the planet. They hold trillions of dollars. So Fidelity is one of the world's largest financial service providers, has officially started opening retail Bitcoin trading accounts. The development comes after their announcement of a waitlist previously this month. According to the report by The Block, certain users, presumably those on the waitlist, received an email detailing the release which stated the wait is over. Fidelity has been one of the active in the Bitcoin industry for some time. According to the company website, it began mining Bitcoin in 2014. In addition, it launched a spot Bitcoin ETF in Canada in December last year. The financial services giant interest in Bitcoin has not come without criticism, having been the subject of the US Senator's scrutiny for offering a 401k plan that allows users to allocate to Bitcoin. There is a platform as well in Australia. It's called, I can't remember. It used to be called Acorns. I'm literally having a mental blank now. It used to be called Acorns. They do allow you to invest in Bitcoin as well. So I don't see the issue with 401k. Pretty much anyway, a 401k won't last. If you're thinking it's going to last anyway in retirement, it just won't last. I mean, it's just ridiculous. That is why I'm investing in dividend stocks. I'm just saying, because it's going to be providing higher returns and more cash flow, which is what we need in this life. Now, Silvergate denies recent FUD, confirms minimal exposure to BlockFi. Silvergate Capital has been quick to distance itself from the new, now bankrupt lender BlockFi. Institutional crypto services provider Silvergate Capital has confirmed its minimal exposure to the embattled BlockFi crypto lending firm. Silvergate announced that its deposit relationship with BlockFi is limited less than $20 million of its total deposits from all digital asset customers. Those deposits total $13.2 billion in Q3, according to the firm's revenue report. It added that BlockFi was not a custodian for its Bitcoin collateralized leverage loans, and the firm has no investments in BlockFi. I just feel sorry for those people that had a lot of money in BlockFi, like millions of dollars. All gone. It's all gone. And obviously, BlockFi again, the next domino to fall. It files for bankruptcy right here. So the latest domino to fall aftermath in the liquidity crisis and meltdown at FTX, one of the world's largest cryptocurrency exchanges, which had recently propped up BlockFi with a loan and had been an option to buy the company. So it just never ends. This is why we have to be careful. And this is interesting. So $643 million in Solana now controlled by liquidators as part of the Alameda Research bankruptcy process. So a platform dedicated to tracking Solana's key on-chain metrics says hundreds of millions of dollars worth of Solana are now in the hands of Alameda Research liquidators. Solana Compass reveals that Sam Bankman-Fried's bankrupt trading firm Alameda Research previously controlled 48.6 million Solana tokens worth over $643 million at the time of writing. So with Solana down nearly 95% from its all-time high of $259, Solana Compass quickly addressed rumblings that the massive Sol trove could be a source for tremendous selling pressure. According to the platform, the Sol stash is now subject to a Chapter 11 bankruptcy, and it will likely stay frozen until the liquidation process is complete. And again, I admit I bought Solana at those low prices and still, hold it because I've been wanting to add it for a long time in my portfolio. And I just, threw some money in it. Anyway, that was a gamble for me. Not financial advice, please, whatever. Don't follow me for that for financial advice. It was just something I wanted to do. Now, let's go to here. Money's been flowing into Ethereum, XRP, Link, which is nice, Cardano. We have Matic, Tron, AVAX. We have GAL, BTC, USDT. That's pretty much standard. So that's where the money has been flowing. Now, let's go to Twitter. There is a lot happening here from the Bahamas. And again, this is what I'm giving away when I hit 100,000 subs on YouTube. That's not far away. So make sure you're subbed to the channel. $643 million in Solana now controlled by liquidators. We have Ben Armstrong, BitBoy. I was literally asked tonight on the behalf of two companies that I lay off Mr. Wonderful. You guys think I'm going to do that? Nah. I don't even know what to say to that, man. He's been making some wild accusations. I don't know, man. I'm not getting involved in that aspect with Kevin O'Leary because that is something that's getting into some risky stuff right there. A lot of people can be sued by the comments he's been making. I don't know if they're true. I don't know. I'm just staying away from that, but it's like a freaking movie, honestly. Anyway, so whilst people are consumed on the stuff happening in the Bahamas, don't forget the bigger picture here, which is XRP. Have a look at this.
On the right-hand side, you see a bank's mobile app. On the left-hand side, you see Ripple powering the core processes to execute a cross-border payment. Alice, a bank customer in the US, logs into her mobile banking app. Her bank uses Ripple for cross-border payments. She wants to send money to Bob, who lives in Singapore. Bob's bank also uses Ripple. When Alice selects Bob as the recipient, Ripple allows her bank and Bob's bank to exchange sender and recipient information to meet risk and compliance requirements. This information is encrypted and exchanged directly between banks via HTTPS. No customer information ever touches the Ripple network. Alice wants to send $1,000 to Bob. Ripple queries the banks for their fees and the network for a real-time FX quote. Ripple packages this information to show Alice the total cost of her payment to Bob in Singapore. Thanks to Ripple, banks can provide customers an accurate total cost, delivery time, and delivery amount for cross-border payments, down to the cent, before the payment executes. After Alice approves the payment, settlement takes place over Ripple in 5 to 10 seconds. Simultaneously, Ripple triggers Alice's bank and Bob's bank to update their ledgers. As soon as the funds are posted into Bob's account, Alice is notified.
That is how XRP works. Now, you can imagine if billions of people are using this every single day. What do you think the value of XRP is going to be? It just doesn't make sense for it to be a stable coin. It just doesn't. There's just going to be too much money flowing through it. Kevin O'Leary almost secured an $8 billion to rescue FTX. When reports of FTX being investigated, all interested investors vanished. Wow. And Apple has also threatened to withhold Twitter from its app store. And again, but won't tell us why. Whoa. Not good, man. I had a feeling this was coming. But again, I'm pretty sure Elon's going to end up releasing his own phone. Fear and Greed Index is sitting at 28 right now. And this is all the Fidelity stuff I just read. And again, BlockFi sues Sam Bankman-Fried to seize his $575 million stake in Robinhood. That's crazy. Yes, I'm a big fan of Elvis. Just all this stuff about BlockFi as well. And this is some scary Balenciaga stuff, man. I don't know if anyone's been into their stores as well. I don't want to get that on my channel. Go and have a look at one of their stores, man. Like one t-shirt will set you back like a few $1,000s, and a pair of sneakers at least $2,000 or $3,000 for a pair of sneakers. I'm steering clear of that. And Richard Hart bag holding their cash. Hexagon's bag holding to zero. I don't know, man. Like, I think the dude's cool. Again, he's had a tough life from what I understand, and he's doing pretty well. But I don't know what's going on with Hex, man, and why he feels the need to flash all of his stuff around to all of his followers. So just be careful with that one. I don't know. I'm not too big onto Hex, and it sure as doesn't look like the money's going back to the users, really, when you think about it. I don't know, man. I'm just saying, let me know in the comments below if you hold Hex. And again, 127,000 Bitcoin valued at $2 billion was transferred last night from Binance to an unknown wallet. That is crazy. And Stuart Alderodi, another SEC regulation by enforcement success story. Again, that is basically the SEC going after BlockFi. Months after $100 million BlockFi SEC deal, BlockFi bankruptcy, $275 million loan outstanding with FTX from BlockFi, unknown amounts owed to BlockFi from FTX, nothing ever registered, fines paid with whose money? Consumers decimated. Basically, BlockFi was sued by the SEC and they paid a massive amount of money to the SEC. If that's not freaking corruption, I don't know what is. There's a lot of shady stuff going around with BlockFi and all this FTX stuff as well. And again, the only ones that get hurt here are retail investors like myself. Anyway, it's really annoying. Let's go to CoinMarketCap. Today, the top gainers up in my portfolio: Phantom, Electroneum, Doge, Superfarm, Near, Telcoin, LRC, Theta, and Ubix Network. But guys, where the real money is at and the transparency, in my opinion, of course, it's XRP. It's a no-brainer. Ethereum, XRP, ADA, Link, AVAX, XLM, Algorand, Quant, Hedera, IOTA, Casper, and XDC and Alliance Block. But guys, come on. Ripple puts out quarterly reports to their to everyone, public information. They've actually admitted to going to the SEC to speak to them about regulations, to get registered and just get clarification. It's a no-brainer. Anyway, thanks very much for sticking around. We'll speak to you all in the comments, and join the Patreon as well, guys. It's linked below. Follow me on all socials. Speak soon. Peace out. Bye.